My name is Suilleabhain. I am in the litigation practice group here at Baker & McKenzie. I've been here about 2 years.
My name is Ron Ohren, and I'm a partner at Baker & McKenzie in Chicago, and I'm in the litigation group. Been here for 19 years.
The case involved 2 parents and 3 of their children in Albania. They were both politically active, especially the father.
The husband was a reasonably prominent merchant. The government was communist and he was anti-government. He had a grocery store with chairs and tables in the back. And so he was rallying the people around him. The police were very opposed to that. They were imprisoning him. They were beating him. They were interrogating him. It was just unbelievable torture that he endured.
At that point, he realized that he really did have to leave. And so he left his whole family behind.
It started to shift to his wife. When the police focused on the wife and their young daughter, they realized that their lives were in great peril. Then they too fled.
She obtained papers to get 2 of her 3 children out of Albania, but her 3rd child she had to leave behind.
We represented them at the trial court level through other attorneys at the firm, and they lost. And then it was taken up to the Board of Immigration Appeals, and they lost. And then we took it to the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, and the 7th Circuit granted them a new trial. And that's where Kate and I really became involved. We tried it again, and it was interesting but quite difficult because we were before the same judge who had denied it the first time. It was a retrial before the same judge.
Ron has really focused his commitment on taking individual cases that affect Chicagoans, and he's done that through NIJC. It's our duty as lawyers to give of our services to those that need it most. And Ron really epitomizes that. His efforts and successes in this particular asylum case are certainly consistent with his efforts throughout his entire career.
It was a rough ride for them, and they had a difficult case. Even when we ended the trial and we won, they had no idea that we had actually won. And until we turned around and sort of gave them the happy look and the smile, they thought they had lost. After we won, the government attorney said, we waive the right to appeal. So all of a sudden there was finality. That was it. I mean, that was beautiful.
Pro bono is an important facet of Kate's professional career. It's at her core. She believes, as we all do, otherwise we wouldn't have the robust pro bono program that we have, that pro bono is a professional obligation. It was something that she has done from the beginning of her career, and she'll do it for the rest of her career. I have no doubt about that.
The follow-up work that I've done on the case has been almost as rewarding as the actual work itself, and it's been a series of small efforts on my part that have made a big difference for the family. They were just notified a couple of weeks ago that the eldest son is going to be able to join the rest of the family. I think he's 13 now. They have not seen him since 2001.
And he has a new sibling he's never seen. They had a child born here.
That was just incredible to think that this family is going to be reunited finally. One of the things that they really wanted to do was buy a house. I wrote a very brief affidavit. They were able to take that affidavit to the bank with the judge's order. They got their mortgage and they're now living in their first house.
These were people who had a very real story, who definitely deserved asylum. When it ended, I said to Kate that it was the best professional experience I ever had in my life. And she just said, really? It's it was the most unbelievable sort of experience in the world.
It is hard to listen to somebody talk about the torture that they've experienced in another country and to have the privileges that we have here and not be kind of affected by that. What I've enjoyed about this case is I feel like it's made me a more compassionate lawyer. You do feel that you are really transforming somebody's life, and that's a really awesome responsibility.